1 2 1 2. Love you, Divine Tarot, and you. Happy birthday to all my Capricorns, blessed caps. Happy birthday to all of my Capricorn sexy caps. Happy birthday to all of my lovely and my handsome and my sexy, and don't ever forget intelligent to the core. December the 30th, Capricorns. Happy birthday is for you. Is for you. You guys. It's for you, Capricorn. And only you. Do you hear me? I see some, the only way anything can unfold today for you, Capricorn, and especially when it comes to dramas, if you allow it. All right, you guys know that. I see flight risk here, so you might want to avoid a flight. Some of you guys may be annoyed by this message. I see flight risks, you guys being annoyed, something about the convoy, okay? Nevertheless, I see you guys can be, surrounded by less stress, if you guys are ready to really embrace your best, embrace you at your best, because this is all life tests, okay, which is universal law number 14, and that's the best way I can say it to you guys here. You have a low vibe hidden trigger for drama, which is one of your siblings, okay? Somebody you're not even speaking to in every way, okay? Yeah, is what I see. It's like this has been like a mental, spiritual rivalry since birth, and it's crazy because this sibling, not only do they not know your worth, however, they do not know their own worth, okay? So that's something that you guys need to know today, all right? This sibling is not, spiritually, mentally, physically, financially available, to know their worth at this point, okay? This brother or sister. And this is something that has been indicted inside the womb, okay? This sibling was born with this certain energy. And it's hurtful to say, but however, in the womb is, you guys know how you, when you were growing up, you heard that, okay, well, this is your personal space. Well, it's like that with the womb. You have an energetic field that circumferences the womb. And that energetic field is a protective field. Well, something happened around that field all the time where it was like a lot of discomfort, a lot of discord, a lot of bickery and, stress and strife, that somehow connected itself through birth, and a lot of you guys are recipients of that as well. I can't make it up here. All that means basically is that you guys share a specific pain that has somehow spiritually ostracized you guys to, magnify the limit of your spiritual gain. That's the best way I can say it, Like, say once upon a time somebody gave birth to spiritual giants, right? However, these giants are not aware that they're giants at this time spiritually, right? Which is unfortunate, right? Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. You do have people that are spiritually midgets, and you have people that are spiritually, spiritual giants. Some people are spiritually midgets. They sincerely can't grow anymore. That is it for them. They have other names for them as well that I choose not to name at this time, okay? All right, so we're not going to bring them into the midst. However, you guys are spiritual giants here, right? With unknown spiritual potential that you guys have not been able to substantially tap into at this time, okay? Yeah, because that's been your spiritual wealth. A lot of you guys have generational spiritual wealth, right? However, at some point, like I said, this wound was attacked, in such a way by the energy, that wanted to stay, and Vester, what you call inside the womb. So this is the ultimate tester. So a lot of you guys are tested from the womb here, is what I'm getting. Yeah. A lot of you guys have surpassed, that level of circumference because you're choosing. You have the energy to choose, and you guys are choosing, I'm hearing like the enigma path. You're choosing the enigma path. And you're choosing your enigma path, which is guaranteed as your spiritual wrath, is what I'm hearing. In a lot of ways, it's something about your laugh, as children. It's something about a laugh here. And that's a lot of you guys' financial, your spiritual wealth as well. It's like you guys have the ability to make people laugh. So I'm talking to... Yeah. Okay, so I'm talking to some natural-born comedians here with that high spiritual giant mentality. Okay. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Some of you guys are meant to be selectively committed key. Okay? That's what I need to say. Kinetic key. Okay, kinetics. You guys keep things moving in that way. Anywho, the higher realms is directing me to that. It's like kinetics. You have this spiritual gift that's like kinetics, okay? And it's the ability to make people laugh. I need to say this because this is what the higher realms is channeling for me, okay? I'm going to write this word down because I need to understand and break it down to you guys too when I'm saying it to you. Magnetic or something like that. But anywho, it was telling me. So yeah, as children, you guys were able to laugh. That's your generational wealth. A lot of you guys have that generational wealth, the ability to make people laugh. And as children, you were deemed to be this. Some of you guys were looked at to, forward movement to be like comedians or something, If not public speakers that make people laugh, what you call positive speakers that really make people laugh, this is your ordained purpose is what I'm getting from the higher realms. Don't mind me, I'm the messenger, right? So that's what I'm getting from birth. And what I see is whatever that negative energy was trying to penetrate so you guys could vibrate at a lower rate, unworthy to equate your general spiritual wealth, which is laughter. You guys have that gift of laughter to make other people laugh. Wow. Yeah, I can't make it up. And you guys have this special gift that the higher realms gave you, which is confidence to do so. A lot of you guys don't mind getting up in the middle and saying some things that's going to really penetrate, however, make people laugh. You can make people laugh about the darndest pain is what I'm getting. And that's what, comedy is about. Laughing through the anger. Even when you're angry, you guys, I pray with all my heart and soul that you guys tap in to find this treasure of gold. It's like a spiritual gold mine that you guys need to tap into. All right? Instead of being angry towards your sibling being angry, recognize this generational wealth. That low vibe energy that penetrated the womb, because it is wound oriented anger. And some of you guys think you have justified anger towards this sibling. Some of you guys really think that, okay, every time you turn red, it's a conflict. It's a conflict, and the conflict has something to do with the circumference around love. I can't make this stuff up. Whether they're debating with you of who you're with or fighting with you, it's all about love. All right? Yeah. And then when you guys, this stuff makes your parents sad, whether they're in, for those of you who parents are in the spiritual realm, yeah, this really brought a great deal of sadness to your parents as well, Yeah, that you guys were unable to get along, like a beautiful harmony to a song, like stuff like that. But the bottom line is this. Always remember this, okay? I don't know what sibling or what person is coming through, but they're saying that song, just remember this, a kiss is still a kiss, a sigh is a sigh. They don't want you to cry, because they're saying something about if you... Yeah, so it's something about cry. Something they're saying, about the cry is a lie, you'll know, and it's a shame that you'll only know when you die, or something of that nature. Cry when you lie. They're saying something of that. So give me a second. Just remember this: a kiss is still a kiss, a sigh is a sigh. You'll only know through your level of growth and your potential when you and your siblings see eye to eye. Yeah. So it's something about that, you guys, that they're trying to say, and believe me, they have a lot of love for you guys today. So those of you who have parents in the spiritual realm, they're coming through. And even if you guys don't understand, like, I know I'm not alone. I can't be. I channel people alive and deceased. I don't know. I can't say much. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. That's what I'm getting, okay? So, I'm getting this also from parents that have moved on into the higher realms, okay? They want you guys to identify your spiritual worth. Your spiritual worth is, some of you guys are natural born comedians. And you can make people laugh about the darkest times, man. I can't make this stuff up. It's a beautiful thing to be able to do so. Yeah. They don't like that you guys are treating each other like, potential colleagues or something like that. People you just once upon a time knew. You guys grew together, You grew in the same womb. You came out the same, you share some of the same blood, at least most of you guys. And those of you who do not, you do share a spiritual tie there, a spiritual blood tie. So that's very important, okay? That you give it a chance and you must try, okay? I can't make it up. Now, this is what the parents are saying. And the grandparents that came through at one point, let me see what they said. Because they was like, nah, they don't want you guys to be left behind here stressing and cutting each other off and setting boundaries and being, even because a lot of these things came from addictive personalities, addictions, drugs, and alcohol in the family, okay? That caused you guys to be very, very sensitive to one another. So this was a substance that brought about a third-party spirit, that really traumatized this family, okay? And caused triggers to this family as well. I can't make it up. And made you guys, quite frankly, unhappy. And unhappiness is what you guys needed to not, work together. All right? So here comes the anxiety when it's time for you guys to do anything together safely. Is it going to be safe? Is this person blah, blah? Is it safe to go? Or am I going to compromise my sanity and my spiritual vanity or something of that nature? Or, because I know my needs are not going to be met by dealing with this sibling. I don't know, you guys. Listen, this is something that you guys share that has been here since birth, okay? The higher realms want you guys to know your worth, okay? These studies and findings, they have been, this is not something I'm making up. This is also based on, backed up with spiritual facts and, psychological facts as well, okay? So I need you guys to tap into that as well. This will affect you guys, and it has affected you guys since you were little children, okay? A lot of you guys dress different in every way, you know what I mean? I can't make it up, all right? However, I'm just so glad that you guys, did not lack the confidence that you needed, even in times of, despair, anger, discord, discontent, you know what I mean? That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. So even when you realize at some point, well, you know what? I am grown, okay? I no longer sleep with my sister or my brother. We no longer share the same bed. You know what I'm saying? And yet, I still feel small. What is that about? And yet, they still treat me as I'm the smallest one in, not even the sharpest one in the toolbox, the way you guys are feeling, okay? That's what I'm getting. However, you guys also, please be aware that this is not just, you guys speaking out loud spiritually, saying this is how I feel, like everybody, like the big eyes and little U's. And I'm so glad I created a channel, because on this channel I let you guys know it right off the top. There are no big eyes or little U's. We all in the same boat together. We riding the same rough seas. I gotta help you, you gotta help me. And that's what your family is trying to commence to you guys from me. Okay, I can't make this up, Capricorn. You guys got to get along today. Okay, just recognize that ideology of, someone thinking of big I, little you. It comes from what was attached to the womb. Unfortunately, sometimes, you can't get away. You can't run away from a situation while you're pregnant, because, you're running. You're not going to be able to sprint like you used to, or so forth, or things of that nature. Or, if you're on bed rest, you got to stay there and just kind of pray that it doesn't affect the wound area. So this is not something that directly, someone did it or happened, or someone went and did some vicious stuff, or there was a warlock, or none of that. None of that is what I'm feeling. I'm just feeling these energies were picked up, and they were unconsciously picked up. You know what I'm saying? In such a hostile way, and at the time, I don't know how young or how old your mom or your parent was at the time. However, I fought real hard as, during my pregnancies to, always have a happy place, and that was most of all important to carrying another life. You know what I'm saying? So always know your happy place, at least. Even, yourself, always have that place. When something negative is going on, surround you, there's confirmation. There's a warning. You guys know your happy place, okay? This is confirmation behind me saying, yes, that's what I need to tell you guys. Because it's the same way as if you're carrying another person, because it's always another person inside you, Capricorn, that can very well be you. You know what I mean? So we have different versions of the me and you. You know what I'm saying? At work, they get the professional version. At home, they get the relaxed version. When you're out at play, they get the competitive version. You know what I'm saying? When you're out for a date, they get the elegant version, the flawless version. You know what I'm saying? So it's different versions of you, of course. However, you guys, please, it's very important that you guys fight to acknowledge what you guys need to, which is, this is simply a spiritual attack that came upon the womb indirectly. Okay, let's just say indirectly to the womb. Okay, and you guys suffer from this, and this is what it does. It tells you guys that, this person think I'm that person think I'm this, I'm gonna keep that, and oh my goodness, it is horrific. Okay, so what the higher realms is asking you today is acknowledge that you guys have this, you have accumulated this since birth here. Okay, I can't make this up. Let me see here. Yeah. So it is so vital that you guys know that this comes from birth. An energy that was picked up and carried very close to comfort to the womb, that the womb adapted to and falsified this information into a long time, life celebration. And now it's time for you guys to actually break free from it. Support, your self-worth, your real spiritual self-worth by, opening up to network with your siblings is what I'm seeing here. Maybe some of you guys can share your birth story, Some of you guys can share the stories that were given to you as birth stories. So each story will say different things about confirmation for what I'm giving you guys right now. Okay, so that's the only drama I see unfolding today. Okay, that could, be something that you guys carry from these triggers and things of that nature, and it could cause quite a bit a stir of anger. Okay, and you guys always remember, when you put a D in front of anger, what do you get? I can't make it up. Something that's not legit is called danger. Okay. Yeah, and one thing about anger is a low vibe energy that really doesn't stop feeding. It feeds in every way, okay? First it starts feeding low, and then it goes to surpass the high risk. And then once you do this, okay, well, I'm gonna do this. Maybe I'll cuss her out, maybe I'll cuss him out. Put them in their place. Call them out their name now. Now they did it. Okay, that didn't do it. Okay, so maybe I'll tell them, this, that, and what. Then I'll stick it to their family, and their newborn, their birth new family, their other family, whatever. Or maybe I'll take it to their job. Okay, maybe I hurt them this way. Now I'm gonna hurt their place where they live. Now I'm gonna hurt them in their financial. Now I'm hurt. And then guess what? Anger doesn't stop. Guess what it says? Now I want blood. See, anger is a luxury we all can't afford. It's stupid because we all share the same spiritual cord, believe it or not. All right. So, again, there are no big eyes or little U's. We are all in the same boat, riding the same rough seas. I gotta help you, you gotta help me. Now, Capricorns, what I see here is so clear. The higher realm speaks through numbers, signs, and synchronicities. All right, that's why the higher realms is speaking to you right now through loud volumes, through your birth date, expiration date, and all the DNA codes in your body. Yes, indeed. My goodness, you guys, this is a beautiful number. I love your number. Anywho, you got 1230 here. Have you guys paid attention? Some of you guys may have been born at 12:30. That's what's gonna blow my mind. I know you guys. I would love to meet you, whoever you are. Yeah. So you guys, that number 12 is at the top of the clock for a reason. Okay, your number 12 is because you guys are here. A lot of you guys. Because that's a powerful completion. That's like a multi-dimensional spiritual number. That's like an ancestor number as well. You guys are, a lot of you guys volunteered to be here to have this human experience. Okay, a lot of you guys were, ascended masters, bottom line spiritually. Like I said, the higher realms was already channeling to me that you guys are spiritual giants. So wake up. All right. Okay, yeah. So I'm talking to you guys who can put your hands together. Some of you guys can put your hands together and see that line go across, which is like when you put your hands together, it represents like your wings. You know what I mean? The wings, everything is in your hands, your wings. However, you have that line that goes straight across. Kind of reminds you of those candles that you see that cause like the Hanukkah candles. You guys have that line that goes across, okay? And yeah. So I'm talking to a lot of you guys that have that symbol on your hands as we speak about numbers, signs, and synchronicity. Now, a lot of you guys bear that sign. That's what I'm... where'd it go? Okay. Yeah, a lot of you guys bear that sign. I always put something on top of, my cards to keep the energy clear. So, and it was like when I picked up the cards, one of them dropped. So I just want to tell you guys that a lot of you guys bear that symbol as well on your hand. And others of you, you have that X, that small X on the left hand. Some of you guys, most of you guys have it on the left hand, so I can't see. any of you guys having it. I can't see the right hand. Can't see you guys having it on the right hand. You have that small X like at the top in between those two lines. A lot of you guys have that X there. Okay, so I'm going to stop freaking you guys out. I know. But anywho, sometimes it get freakish. So I just want to just keep it simple. Most times I want to go deep, but the higher realms do what it do. And that is, the higher realm speaking volumes to you. All right. So it's like your definition of you. All right. So nevertheless, that number 1 in your birthright, 12, the number 1 was never meant to be a number. Okay. First of all, you guys acknowledge that in every way. Okay, that number 1 in ancient times was never meant to be a number. It was simply meant to be to represent God, the beginning, the alpha. You guys are alpha males and alpha females that's here, sent here to have this human experience. Because that 1 is in front of that 2, I have to take away 1 from that 2, which will employ the number 11 there. So the number 11 is also your birthright number. And when the higher realm speaks through that birthright number 11, the higher realms is telling you something so distinct. All right. Not to mention that you guys came from a beautiful spiritual portal here. It means that the higher realms is giving you a reminder that you're from a higher realm. You're only here in physical form to conclude your spiritual mission. Okay? A lot of you guys, your spiritual mission here is to bring peace, harmony, and justice. All right? You guys have that mission. I can't make it up. That's why you shall neither look nor to the left nor to the right. Just understand that you have a spiritual mission, because that number 11 is a reminder of it. And the higher realms is telling you this reminder because the higher realms gives you something that the higher realms employs very special along your mission. And this is called your intuition, which the higher realms places that inside of you. The higher realms gives you a spiritual GPS, all right, which is your intuition, right? So your spiritual GPS, the higher realms told me, stand for God pointing you to your next step of origin, right? Okay, so the word STEP, the acronym for STEP is STEP, solution to every problem. A lot of you guys spiritually already have the solution to every problem. And make no mistake about this ever, Capricorn. A problem is something that you create. Situations are things that simply happen, okay? So when they say Houston, there's a problem, that means it's you in every way. But you guys already know that, okay? So anywho, that number 1 tells you guys you're alpha males and alpha females, okay? Now the number 2 is the higher realm's way of telling you guys in that, you know what? The higher realms highly favors you, all right? All you have to do is look in that mirror and see that I put everything on your body to equate the number of 2. What? You got 2 feet, 1, 2. You got 2 legs, 1, 2. You got 2 arms, 1, 2. You got 2 ears, 1, 2. And you got 2 eyes. And they're both the same size. Yeah. Oh no, you guys are highly favored. The higher realm said just as sure as it takes 2 hands to form a prayer, the higher realms is telling you through your birthright number 2 that whatever you're praying for is already here for you, designed just for you. I can't make it up. So therefore, that number 2 is your birthright. Now 1 plus 2 equals 3, all right? Which means that you guys are, wow, You guys are gold seal on this one. You guys are definitely a part of that Trinity: mind, body, and spirit, inspiration, manifestation, and creation. Some people call it just simply Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Some people call it Mother, Father, Son. However, let me tell you guys, you must realize that you are connected to that Trinity, which means that you guys have a unique spiritual validity, okay? That says in every way that you guys are aligned with all three. Meaning you guys are at the right place at the right time with the right stuff. Very rare quality. I like to give this example in a lot of ways because it's such a true statement. It's like you guys around the world can attest to this fact that you guys may come from somewhere and your friends be like, or your family members and loved ones and all that, be like, oh my goodness, how did you get that? Oh my God, they got those over there. Yeah, they have those. And all I had to do was take this blue card because the lady said, take this blue and go over there. And that was it. Now, remind you, they took everything that you said on the same day that you said it, shortly after you said it, and tried to get the same effect that you received because you said it. But guess what? When they went the same day, shortly after, guess what? They were not aligned. They came back to you. They said, man, I even tried to go the next day the same time you went. And guess what? It still didn't happen for them. Why? Because it's not their birthright, okay? It's not their mission. Quite frankly, they are not aligned with being at the right place at the right time with the right stuff. That's how you know you're spiritually aligned. Now, the next thing is going to blow my mind and yours too, because I'm looking at these 3 threes. You guys are 33. You're born 33 degree spiritually. You're born ascended masters here. Mind, body, and spiritually. I can't make this stuff up. It's in your numbers, signs, and synchronicity. So now I need to talk about that third one, which I held back because I said, you know what? Because the higher realm said, okay, they got the X on their hand. Tell them they got on their left hand. In between those 2 lines there, you'll see a small X. And then the higher realm said, you know what? They have the wings. So tell them open their wings and she'll put their hands like it's wings. Put their hands together and line them up. And they'll see that little U-shaped dark line that goes across both hands. All right? That represents their validity. Then the higher realms just told me just now, because you guys have all 3, to let you guys know that some of you guys have that X on that right hand, because I didn't see the X on the right hand. Let me see. Yeah, a lot of you guys got the X on the right hand, and a lot of you guys come with that M. So those of you who do not have the X on the right hand, look for that M. You got that M in your hand because a lot of you guys are master manifestors here. And hands down with that number 3, you are master manifestors. Did I stutter? I don't want to give you some butter. No, indeed, sweetie. All right. This comes from the higher realms. You guys are, and a lot of you guys, if you have that M in there, you better recognize, you know, you are master manifestors. You are born mystics. You guys are more born with this 33. Like I said, you guys are spiritual giants. I said that in the beginning, so I ain't even want to say nothing else. But the bottom line is, it's so profound how the higher realms design your 0. Because that 0 represents God too. It represents the Omega. And it's so profound. I would love to meet you guys, whoever you are. Give you the hug of a lifetime, because that energy is pure. That energy is unique. That energy is secure. That energy is everything. So protect your energy. All right? So you guys are, wow. You guys are the 1 and 0. So the alpha represents the 1 and the 0 represents Omega. So you guys are the higher. Let me tell you guys something. to shut this down. Remember this. You guys are a vast part of this whole divine plan on this beautiful divine planet. The higher realms told me through meditation that the word could never be nothing else. The word had to be plan. So you guys would know that it's planet. That you guys, that word had to be planet. So you guys will know that you are a vast part of this plan. And the higher realms that need you to report and move as you guys are supposed to. You have everything to guide you through. I can't make this stuff up. But the bottom line is this. You guys are a vast part of this divine planet. The E.T., the last two letters of that word planet is E.T. till the end of times. You guys are supposed to execute that low vibe energy and transmute it into high vibe energy so that we could enjoy the fruits of New Earth's labor. You guys volunteer for this human experience from the beginning to the end because it says so through your birth right here. I can't make it up. 2 + 3 = 5. That's a multi-dimensional spiritual number. You guys are here to bring multi-dimensional spiritual. That number 5 represents you guys bringing positive change from every dimensional level, as you guys will receive positive change from every dimensional level, right? Which means in this level, you guys are getting ready to get some money for your B-Day. So I'm going to tap into that. Don't worry, Capricorns, because I know you guys are all about the moolah. Trust me. I know. Okay. All right. So what I see here is your birthright totaling up to the number 6. And that's profound because the higher realms is always deemed 6 as like a perfect number because it comes with so many vibrations, though. You got to be careful. You know, the higher realms is telling you guys to expect nothing less than the best from your lifetime here, period. On point, period. Okay? So, in every way. And when the higher realm speaks through the number 6, the higher realms are saying you will persevere as long as you do not get distracted. All right? Why? Because the higher realm says distractions are sent simply to diss your actions. Make no mistake about it, for anybody who don't know that they know, alcohol and drugs is a huge distraction. Some people start drinking in high school and turn around, they still got the same drink that they're trying to find in senior high school, which means senior years of their life. And sometimes wonder why they don't have a husband or wife. I can't make this stuff up. Anywho, we're going to get down to the money, okay? Capricorns. Okay, now, Capricorn, these are different money sources that's coming out. Whichever one applies to you, apply to you. Some of you guys need to know that this insurance claim is in your favor. A lot of you guys will reap the benefit from winning that claim. A lot of you guys who make this bet on this football game, definitely you will win. Okay? A lot of you guys who go to the casino will win some money. Okay? Something about those comps, too. They would give you something about those comps. Listen, I don't do casino like that, but I don't know, it's something about your birthday and those comps or something that go hand in hand, or somebody give you a special comp. And I see you guys, please don't take this long because some of you guys got some money coming in from Apple Pay. I see some of you guys having food stamps here. Go hit your thing there. And some of you guys have this financial miracle that's coming in, and that's a beautiful thing. It may be in the form of a check. And some of you guys, this financial miracle is a vacation check that's coming in for a lot of you guys, okay? A 4-digit number, if you do play, you will win, a lot of you guys. In this lawsuit, okay? lawsuit will come in. Some of you guys are suing the lottery or something like that. So those of you, it's very small for you. Yeah, that money is coming through as well. Some of you guys will get an advancement from that or something like that. And a lot of you guys who do win this 4-digit, I don't know how strong you play, but they can only give you an advancement on it. Like, it's weird. I don't know if you guys gonna play that thing strong, because if you do play it strong, I mean, you can, win big. But what I'm seeing is some of you guys play strong, but they can only give you the advancement on it. They can't give you the bulk of that money yet. So some of you guys may resort to, that thing there, the lawsuit thing there as well, but you will receive the money back from that. So that's a lot of money going through. That's what I have for you, Capricorns. I love you guys. This is where we must part ways. If life lasts and death pass, you will see or hear me again. Until then, you guys, Pole, peace be unto you and within. One.